Okay. Usually, but sometimes I'm lucky enough to get a 6th Monday. Ooh, that is some luck. Dang. One day. So I've got a lot of stuff open here. I'm on the PC side of things, so it's going to look a little different. But what I want to do is, so last week we were in Box Edit and we were creating this character, our Luca character, and I have colored her. She's got values everywhere we wanted, and then, I was saying I wish there was something in her hair. Well, I added some little daggers, which I think are pretty sweet. So yeah, she's pretty good to go. I will have to come in and kind of tweak her ponytail on the right side so that it doesn't dig into her back or her arm on some of the animations, but for the most part, she is ready. So I wanted to show y'all that. Hell yes. You like her? She's pretty sweet. And I've actually got her in the game now, so we can now run around with her and get a better view of her. So she does all of her stuff. But yeah, I'm really excited and happy with how she turned out. So I'll send her for approval this week. But she's our first Hue character made together on stream. So this is the Game Maker program where we actually put everything in here. Yeah, it's really exciting. We've only kind of dove into the game part. We've really just been making characters, but so here we get to kind of terraform, which is what we're doing with the land and the blocks and that sort of thing. And then once we have that, then we come in, which I'll show you. I just kind of threw stuff in here as kind of a mock set, but then when you come in with the fine details like the little grass or the stumps or fences and buildings and stuff like that. So I did this the other day for I needed some test footage to send, so I kind of made a little mock scene, put some of our characters around. I did finish this today though. This billboard I finished today. I'm pretty happy with it. So it is done. Got a little Hunt the Hue sign on there, which might be a pretty cool photo op. As every D&D and Sims player has ever said, lots of character. Yes, absolutely. They're the most important thing. Oh, good old Sims. So yeah, that's our billboard. I'm still working on our water tower. I did upload the latest version, so I have my railings on here. Oops. And I'm working on the roof. I'm not totally happy with that one, and I need to make this wider because I can't get through here, but it is walkable up here, which is pretty cool. And then the other big asset is this house, which I finished coloring today, so it's kind of hard to tell, oh gosh, with the lighting, but there are like 3 or 4 colors on everything. It's really subtle, but that's the point. Kind of like these boards, you can see better. So that is that. So today, I'd like to keep terraforming. Oh, one other thing. So down here, I think we decided this would be our starting location. This is kind of the Hue hideout in the game. I made this tent today, but I need to make it a little bigger. It's just barely enough. So I need a little taller. But it's coming along pretty well. Got to color it so it's not solid color, but we'll have a lot of tents down here and then some other ruins and stuff of buildings, which is what I think we're going to dive into. So you'll notice on the screen, go These might look familiar if you're here. Girl named Chaos. But so these are some pictures from the ruins that we came across when we were filming our feature film. And what I'd like to do is create some of these in the game as locations you can visit for it. So what I'm thinking is, so these top two is the same location, just different angles. The size that you can create the assets, this would exceed that. So I am just beyond impressed. So I don't want to tell you. Mouth words tell me it's okay. Mouth words are hard, but thank you very much. It's very exciting. So we're gonna make this out of blocks since it's really big. I'm gonna do 2 of them probably. And then the bottom one is a school from 1912 that we came across. It's a panoramic photo, so it's a little skewed, but we're gonna make this too. And what I think we'll do is this bottom one will be more of the Hue base area, and then these big ones will be out in the world, and that's kind of where you'll come across the hunters. So that being said, let's see here. So we have over 30 blocks that I've made so far that have to be all black and white. Everything from man-made stuff like tile and grates or metal ducts and stuff to natural stuff like grass patches, dirt, sand. Oh, here's all the rest. Rock, all that kind of stuff. So now we have to use that to put it in here. So I'm gonna get rid of our little tent here and put down a character. I also have Isaac. I don't think you've seen Isaac yet. Oh, he's not named Isaac. He's named Herpo? Not Herpo. Oh, I'm on blocks. Here we go. There he is. So we have our Isaac. Go stand by him. But it's without his gear, but that's Josh. And his base clothing. And then I've got his mask and hood and all that stuff that he wears. So let's see. We want to get some. Probably we'll use the light bricks, light bricks, and then we'll start building the ruins. And this will also. So once the game's live, when you go to the edge of the map, when the metaverse is live, it says travel. So someone that direction will own a land, someone that direction, and that direction, so on. So when you travel to their land, you will travel to whatever game or experience they published on theirs. So it's really cool. But we want to kind of control where that takes place on ours, because this is a 2x2 land, and there's another 2x2 that's like the second half of the game. And so we want it to be very controlled, that once you beat this one, you go to the next one. So they're not going all willy-nilly to another land. Not that we don't want them to experience the others, but I want them to play the whole game. So I'm gonna just start making what I think would be the wall, and then we can break it. And I'm gonna get rid of this little test area. Goodbye. We'll leave some of it buried in the sand, because who knows how long this has gone on. Let's see. picture. They're pretty happy. They're pretty happy with it. It's kind of because we all play Minecraft together and whatnot, so we're kind of used to the blocks and stuff in that regard. But they want to like test the game, and a while back we were making characters together, and I was showing them how to do it, and they figured it out. But it's the coolest part is the sandbox is making it so intuitive and easy starting out for anyone that wants to make a game or a character and then code it visually and not so much text coding right now. So yeah, they're really happy. Let's see. And Lola, she was making characters for the game jam. We partnered up and made a pretty cool game for the contest that just ended. So she made a lot of our assets for that, because you know her artistic side. Let's see. So I'm wondering, I kind of like it deeper. We'll leave that one buried by sand. And then let's go back to our photo here. Okay. So we've got tall windows, big door, broken parts, and the roof comes up. Yeah, so let's break. There is a slight echo. I wonder if it's picking up my iPad right here. Maybe. Speaking of kids, there's a moderate echo, huh? I wonder. Silly PC side of things. It might be because I'm watching this right here. Let's make this go away, and then y'all can tell me if it's better. Alright, how is that? So skin cell the normal people. You suck your steering, but nobody goes. Oh, thank you. You gotta be creative. You're like super smart. All I see, you are kicking school's butt and reading still an echo. Well, I'm not sure what's happening here. I wonder, let me check one thing real quick. Oh, that would do it. The camera mic was on. Awkward. Okay, it should be gone now. Masters in August. Oh my gosh. That is insane. But so awesome. So awesome. Let's see. There we go. Okay, that's what it was. Silly I don't know how that triggered on there. So this makes this a little bit higher. And maybe there's like a set of windows up here. The little one. Little windows. This was a school. Oh, wow. That's gonna drive my OCD-ness crazy. We gotta make it somewhat symmetrical. Even though it's all falling apart and it's not equal, the windows at least have to line up. So, Dog Sphere, I won't use your real name, but girl named Chaos is in monochrome in the back of the truck. And girl named Chaos, Dog Sphere, might be, how do I put this? In this house with me, but not Lozen, if that makes sense. Hot second. But it's an intense part. Okay, so let's see. Makes total sense. Okay. You know, for security purposes and all that. Okay, so I like our wall. Maybe this part's broken all the way. What am I doing here? So let's do some more, maybe across here. To make the wall, then break it. Punch the walls. You got to keep the rope? Yeah. It was a fun day. I wish we could do it again. We will. We will, eventually. Because we gotta go make all of this in real life, or as close as we can get. Alright, so we'll put a door right there. Kind of like the bottom being there. Let's do one right there. Oh, not get carried away here. No. Cool. We'll leave that one broken. Maybe it hangs over one. That can be like a back door. Oops. Alright. That's looking much better. And then let's pretend there were walls in the middle. Maybe there's like tiny dividers. For other viewers. For a little while, but don't like snakes with legs, only non-legged snakes. So that yes, there's quite a few of those. Now we have we have a hammerhead worm in Texas now. It's like neurotoxin if you smash it. Alright, so we've got that ruins. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. I would not, but the article headline was, whatever you do, don't cut it in half or something. And then it talks about like stepping on it or handling it with your hands or letting your pets eat it because it'll really mess them up. I try not to do anything to insects if I don't have to. But it looks creepy. It's got like a hammerhead on the end of a worm. And they eat earthworms, which is not good. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Those silly hydras. I'm liking this wall. 2021, I know. We started a list last year. I don't know if I have it, of all the crazy animal things like cocaine monkeys, or I forget what they were, but we had a long list of those things. Yeah, murder hornets, all of that. I don't know what happened to them. Let's see. I'm gonna put some sand in here. Give me my bricks back. So this will be our quest hub. Let's go walk around down here. Looks cooler already. So we will start probably right here. And this will be the semi-bustling Hue hideout, where we'll get our quest and get started with the game. So I kind of like this wood that's semi-buried. However, if this is the floor, the wood would not be up here. So maybe we should flip-flop. Yeah, typical angle standing around. Right? Get to work. Just standing there. So we're gonna hide all this. There we go. So is this really our lowest point? So I'll show you the stuff real quick. Since you're here, you get... Okay. A sneak peek. Okay, so here's Isaac. And I just happen to have some fun things here. So now, he puts on all of his gear. And it looks like him pretty close anyway. I have to do his pants still, his custom pants, but and then when he puts these pieces on, they make him stronger, more health, hit harder, that sort of thing. So, you know, typical game things. Yes, luckily as of right now there is no fall damage, so you can just jump as high as you want. So there's kind of a with gear and without gear so far. And then if we want to get really cool, we bust out the legendary piece, put it up here, make it collectible. Alright, so now he's got his mask. It hurts your feelings. What, falling from high places? I've died so many times from that. Are those different? No, those are right. So, let's see. I'm liking where we're at. We probably need to have the edges so that if that's how big the building is, to there, maybe the rest of it is here. Bricks. I don't like that little gap. Maybe we scoot this back just a tad. Like here. Thank you for coming. Have fun working. I will tell Lozen that you were here and that you said hello. Have a good Monday. Dose Monday. Let's see. So that's the edge. Right here. Okay, so we'll make this come all the way. Maybe that's buried. Let's not do that. We'll make it known that that's the corner. Maybe there's 1, 2. Nope, can't really have a window right there. That'd be weird. Okay, more ruins. Let's break one of those. There we go. Let's see. That's the edge. Lots of sand inside. Whoops. Alright, that comes around. This could be the wall. That could be the window. Maybe that's all broken right there. Cool. So that's a room, that's an edge. Where's our line here? And let's close this up. Cool. That's the edge. Okay, so now we've got at least the outline of the building. Almost wish I had another white brick. Let's throw some of that floor. Not that the wood would still be there after all the time, but let's see. Maybe this dark one. So we'll do a little bit like it's been covered up by the sand. There we go. Let's go down there and see how that looks. Alright, it's probably a little bit more. Maybe we need a window on this side. Cool. Because then what we'll do, let's see, in that sand we'll do some cracked ground because it's really dry. And what else will we do? We can do some gravel. Maybe the gravel's concentrated on this side. And what is this one? Like grass patches. So we got like a little bit of vegetation. suppose I should just move the spawn down there since we're down here. So let's move that. Where are we at? Where are we at? There we go. Okay, then we're here. We might need one more group of rooms in here. So we've got this room. We don't want them too small. Maybe this sunken area is a room, and this is like a hallway. There's a hallway that goes around like this. I like that. And this is the inner room. All right, let's make that happen. What are we doing? Bricks, 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 bricks. Something like this. Does that line up? It does line up. Look at that. Cool. Maybe we need some more boards on this side now. Since that's the ground, right? Yeah. Oops. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? Alright. Cool. It's gonna look pretty good when we get all the little stuff in here. Alright, so one big room and then this hallway. Cool. My dog's trying to catch a fly while laying down. Let's see. I think let's add a window on this side. Maybe here. And maybe there's sand in it. Cool. So this is all sand. I do have some sand dunes, which is just ever so slightly different, but still semi-blends in. It'll just give us some variety. Cool. And then we can add maybe like some patches of the cracked ground in here. We can figure all that out later. Let's see. I'm gonna bring my tent back out. It's not, oops, it's not done and it needs to be bigger after seeing it just now, but over there we can put some tents down once they've made their little camp, and up around the edges here I just want to get a size, and we'll do it diagonally, break up some of the lines of this block. So see, it's it needs to be a little bit taller, but that's the general idea. And it needs to be colored or shaded. No color, no color. Cool. I'm gonna switch back to our Luca character because I'm really digging that. There we go. Cool. So I think that's the base structure that we want. Up here we'll have more, and then let's see, we've got one way to get out, which is over here. Oh my gosh, my mouse is going crazy. So I'll probably trim back some of these mountains. It's taking up a lot of room that we don't need it to. Yep. So, as you get start on the hue base, let's figure out where we're gonna put the hunter, or the other ruins, which I think we're gonna do it over there in the distance. It'll look really cool. Kind of the fog of war, having it over there. So let's go back to our reference photos. So like this top one here, yeah, that'll be way too big to make as an asset. We'll have to do it out of blocks, so let's do that. I think for that one we'll use the dark bricks I've got, and we'll make it be, I should probably break this glass. Because my experiment was not working. Or do I leave it? So what I'm doing is, you can see the sky is blue and purplish, and what I was experimenting with is using the glass as a diffuser with the opacity so where you can still see through it, but it makes the color go away, which it does. It mutes it, but it's still there. You can kind of see, because for this to really truly work, I need there to be no color. So maybe one day Sandbox will let us change that. But I don't know if this wall's gonna be weird if it's around there. So do I leave it and build in front of it, or do I break it down? I don't know. I guess it'd be easier to leave it because you can't move the whole structure, so we'll leave it for now. So I think back in this corner, that's where we'll build it. So let's look at the photo one more time. Okay. So we've got a thick part, and it's really tall. Actually, let's move our spawn over there so we don't have to keep running. All right, go over there. Got our road, which we need to kind of mess up a little bit. Alright. That's pretty good height. And that's pretty good width for the first part, especially if we're going to make a corner right here. So, that being said, it might look weird if it's dark, because it's not dark, it's really light. Maybe we do this in our concrete. I guess we could do it in the drywall. Let's do it in the drywall. do it with this one. Cool. Alright, and so there's 2 windows that are open. So the bar goes across the top. There's another one like this. And then we've got parts like that. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we can do 2. Yeah, that's about right. And you can still travel through it if you need to. Cool. And let's see. Alright, so repeat all the way to the end. That one was our drywall 1, which could not be drywall if we want it to be. Maybe we do this. So I did 3. Every 3 that comes down. It's gonna be pretty big, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we do 1 more. Whoops, and on this one, we do a bigger wall. And we can't really do those indentions. Well, I guess we could. We could do this. In reality, this place has really cool murals on these parts painted in there. Alright, going back. I mean, I think that'll work. Maybe not the bottom part. And this part, we're gonna do the same thing, but this way, and then we're gonna crumble it. So 1, 2, 3. Where is it? Where is it? Is that right? Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it is. Just looks weird. Might need to get rid of this one on the corner. Alright, now that just looks weird. And we'll do 1 more and then make it break. I am not on my right one here. Oh, still not the right one. What am I doing? The light plays tricks on you there. Okay. Oh, I did 1 extra one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Okay, that looks better. Alright, so on this one, maybe we have 2 of them. And then here, this part will be broken. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6. And how far are we going to take this? Just like that. Let's check it out. Cool. Not too bad. We need to change that corner though. Let's see. Oh, I did it right there. There we go. That's really gonna bug me. Let's just make it. We'll put something there. Alright, so there's that building. And then we will make, guess I can get rid of this thing now, don't need it. And then maybe the rest of it is pretty gnarly and not intact. So let's go back to our photo. So it's really just the side. Alright. Whoops. So, am I on the right one? No. So for this side, we'll make it just barely there. So to do that, we'll just make a line. Oh, that was pretty good. Line, and then we'll delete that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. What I don't want is this to look like kind of like a Coliseum type thing, you know? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. That's cool. Where's our sun? It's right there. So we're kind of getting some cool shadows, but cool. I guess we don't have to do the other corners yet. Just get like the base of it down, but what I do want to see is we were using drywall 1. Now if we take our 2, now we can come in here and then add some variety, right? It's just kind of why I did like at least 2, sometimes 3 versions of the same type of thing, just slight variations so that you can come in here and give it a little more texture than just the same block over and over. And to do this, I'm just holding down Control while I click so it paints over the block that's already existing. It makes it a lot easier than having to like delete it and then put it back. Oh, I guess I should save, and I did accidentally, so that's nice. Alright, those blend pretty good, I'm happy with that. And then we come in here and we do the other one, which is number 3, and it's the dirtiest one. So it's like a little darker. Keep a couple of those in there. Cool, yeah, that looks a lot better. Let's see it. Cool. Gives it more visual pop because we're only doing black and white. Cool. I guess the other thing that would happen here, and I don't know if we can see it from that photo. Yeah, you can kind of see it. So it's paved with the vegetation growing through the cracks. So we are standing on sand right here. We need to put in this concrete. However, yeah, it's different. It's different. We'll probably do all concrete and then I'll come back over with the sand for, maybe it's kind of blown, the sand's blown in here. Get all our edges here. Oops, we could leave some of it. That one, that one. That back layer is messing with me now. Alright. Guess it should be, oops. Technically be right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mouse is going everywhere. Okay. So now we'll get our sand. And make some places the sand blows all over it. We won't see it anymore. Maybe a lot of it right here. All of this stuff we'll really finesse at the end when it's final touches and stuff, but maybe a big patch right there. That's good for right now. Cool, cool, cool. Now let's put someone in there. I know just the person. Come here. put our big grunt in there. There you go, home sweet home. Now it really feels like gladiators, but that's okay. We're not done yet. And then I guess we can simulate like some of this has fallen over by just making a line on the ground where it was or where it fell. Something like that. Maybe there's like a little bit here. 3, 4, 5. Yep. That's not bad for quick do. Let's save. Alright. Let's fly back to the Hue camp. Cool. So we'll get rid of him real quick, and what is it? What's wrong? Yeah. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. Yeah, in that drawer right there. Right there by the fridge. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with our good guy area. I will delete some of that so it's not so crazy. But we'll leave the top so we can know where we need to, or where the max is. And then let's clean up some of this. It's a little too much mountain. That should be in there. Let's move our spawn back over here. Alright, place it down. Oh, too far. Oh. Right there. Alright. Because if we're here, we get our quest, we turn in stuff over here. This part here needs to kind of be the flat area of the wasteland with a tiny mountain in front of it, and we have all of this. Yep, so let's cut out some of that. Oh, a little bit of lag there. We can do a square. Don't want it to be this tall. Oh, I'm cutting holes everywhere, aren't I? come back in with the little one and get it cleaned up. But yeah, that's looking better already. We don't need it to be so tall. Whoops, wrong button. Oh gosh. Okay. I think we're in a good spot to just do this then. So let's just see if that's better. So if we can make it this high, not higher than that maybe. I do like kind of looking out slightly down at the view once you come out for the first time, but there's all of our stuff. I'll have to delete that. Yeah, so probably this one, this height, right here. So that was this one. Delete. We'll have a couple of rocks and stuff, but alright, no floating blocks. There we go. Alright. I think we're getting in a pretty good spot. Oh yeah, that's much better. Maybe it's a little more hilly right there. Cool. Gotta fix all these holes and the floaty blocks, but that's better. It gives us a lot more room. There's no sense in wasting space on the mountain too thick. We gotta fix that one over there, but I'd say we're a pretty good place with the heat part. So cool. So Friday we will continue this. Probably focus on the hue area. I don't have all the assets made for it, but we can put down what we do have. And eventually we'll tackle the mountains there, put in all the buildings that you'll be able to go into, and that will put you down here inside of things. So a lot to do, but it's looking pretty good. Cool. Well, all right. Thanks for joining, and it'll be the same time on Friday, and we'll jump back in here and keep trucking along. Whoops. Where are we at here? There we are. Okay. Y'all have a great night, and we'll see you Friday.